See? And now it's recording.
So we are going...
Well, yeah, I'm going to explain, buddy. What do you think we know what we're doing? What are we doing? To go ahead and tell them what we're doing.
We are going to fix my dad's motorcycle.
Okay.
I think we're going to take his carburetor out.
Yeah, we're going to take the carburetor off.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so this is my 2003 anniversary edition Sportster 1200. The carburetor, this bike sat for quite a while, and I need to clean the carburetor better. You can come on over here, son. It's all right, man.
No, like I'm just checking.
It's all good. And so we're gonna pull the carburetor off, and I'm gonna throw it in the ultrasonic cleaner for an hour. You know, take it back out, take a nylon brush to it, put it back together, and then put it back on the bike and see what happens after that. So, are you ready to start taking stuff off?
Yes.
Okay.
I can maybe explain the parts for them.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You gonna explain the parts?
Yes. So this is the mirrors, and like this is your seat right here. It has the 100 of it because it's like the 100 anniversary.
That's right, Mason. Good job. High five, buddy. All right. You want to take this one off?
Yes.
So these are called Torx, right?
Yes.
It's a Torx bit.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put this on here. Let me break them. Let me break them loose a little bit for you.
Okay.
There. There.
Okay.
Yeah. See? You're on the wrong way. That's loosening. There you go. So this is called a ratcheting socket wrench. So you just do it.
Oh yeah, I forgot you
Yeah.
do that.
So you can hold your head and like put your hand here. Put this hand here. Put your hand here. Nope, don't push the button. You just, look, you're stabilizing the head while you do this.
Okay.
There you go. See how it's getting looser like that? Move on to the second one. And I'll teach you a little trick after that. A little bit tougher, huh? Yeah.
I mean, it still feels easy.
Yeah, no, it's easy. But it's a little bit harder. Now, see how this is getting looser? You gotta be careful when you go to get these bolts so you don't drop this.
Yeah. Oh, I just saw like...
How easy is this spin now? Okay, let's keep going. Keep going.
It's getting
There you go. Now watch, you take this guy out, and then you push this button and pop this off. So, oh yeah, by the way, this is a T40 for these bolts.
Yeah.
So go ahead, you hold on to this.
Okay.
Hold on to that, push the button with the other hand, and then pull it off. Now you can take it, put it in there, and spin it by hand. Remember, it's lefty-loosey, so you're going counterclockwise, which means you're turning it. Nope, that's going clockwise. There you go. That's count. You don't have a ratcheting wrench on your hand. Now it's good enough. Go to the second one. All right, go ahead and take that out. Take the bit out. Let me see the bit. And then you can unscrew it. Unscrew it by hand.
Okay.
Yep, you're doing. Yep, that's called turning left. You're going counterclockwise. Hand it to me, please. Next one. That's why I put my hand there, buddy.
Gosh.
All right, throw that guy in there. Just set him on the blanket.
So this is kind of like for your air or something?
That's exactly what it's for. It's for there. This is the air filter. Can you do me a favor? It smells like gas.
Yeah.
That's what the problem is right now. Go ahead and put it over there. No, on the blanket, buddy. On the blanket. There you go. Because it's chrome, you don't want to scratch the chrome up. Go ahead and take this filter off. Nope. Grab the filter from the edges. Go ahead and pull it off. Give it a little wiggle. There you go. Go put that on the blanket too. Well, inside the filter there. Well, I mean the cover, the filter cover. All right, next part.
Yeah.
So you have 3 bolts. These are called Allens. Do you see how they're different from the Torx?
Yes, like
So the
these
Torx,
are Torx?
No, this is an Allen key. Okay, the other one's a Torx key. That's why. See, here's a Torx key.
Yeah.
You see how it's got a star pattern?
Yes.
Right, and this one doesn't. This one's got what is it? A hexagon? No, it's a pentagon. It's a pentagon pattern. So it's got 5 sides. Anyway, come here. Hold on. I'm giving you pieces here.
I'll be right back. I just need to go take a drink.
Oh, okay. You want? Where's my water? It's right here. You can take a drink of my water, buddy.
Okay.
I'll crack these loose for you. Okay.
So
you're gonna take this one. Same thing. Turn it to the left. Okay.
yeah. So
On these little ones. Oh yeah. Let me tell the size. This is a 5/32 Torx bit. Not Torx. Allen. Nope, that's the wrong way. That's going to the right. So you want to go to the left.
Okay.
So they call it lefty loosey,
Yeah.
righty tighty.
Yeah. So it gets easy, hard, because it gets like loose and hard. So
You want to keep it on there as straight as you can. Right? Like this. So keep it on straight and it won't be as hard.
Okay.
Just give it a little twist. 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 You got it. It's almost out. And these don't actually come all the way out. Ooh, careful now. You gotta keep it in there. You keep working on that. I'm gonna go see if I can find my Torx bits that'll fit that. I don't know if I have one that size for a 1/4 inch or a 3/8 inch socket.
I didn't know you make videos.
Oh, you know what I can let you use? That'll probably be a lot easier than that.
What?
A T-handle. That's a 5/32, right?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 5/32. Here. Use that, and now you actually have a handle that you can twist. Okay?
Oh yeah. Okay. So you like hold it like that?
You can, but that's kind of like, I would just hold it like this, and then you just twist it.
Oh, I just like to hold it like that.
Yeah, but it's faster. Look, the whole point of this is to work as fast as you can. Oh, that's already out. Go on this one now. See? Hold it like me. So you brace it with one hand. Mason, put your one hand around there, and then you twist it with this. And then you can actually twist it with your fingers too at the same time. So it goes even faster. There, that one's out. Go to the next one. Good job. Nope, keep going with it. It's now out. See how far much further this one is? This one. I've still got a little bit too. There. See how nice and loose that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, hang that. I'll put that guy over
So you want that to be loose, right?
here. Yes. This is what holds it onto the throttle body, and then these are what hold the filter housing to the heads.
Let me see. These are for.
So this is a 5/16.
So this is for this?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's going to be pretty tough. You want me to? You think you can? I didn't break those loose, buddy. Nope. Careful. Look. I'm trying to tell you something. You got to be careful because the way you did this, you can hit the tank with this end. So you want to stay low, right? And you want to use leverage. Leverage is what you can use here and just push down. See, I just broke that loose by using leverage.
Look.
See? Watch. Go ahead and push down. See?
Oh my gosh.
You got it, right? Oh, hello. Stop tightening. You're tightening it now.
No.
Easy. Pull it back out. Now, same thing. You spin it. 2 hands. There you go.
So this one is a little easier than that little one because my hands were a little sweaty, so it made it hard.
Is that a 5/16? Yeah, it's a 5/16. Here, you want to use the T-handle?
Yeah. So I don't actually.
Now listen, these bolts actually do come all the way out. So you'll feel it once it's loose. Is it all the way out now?
Oh
yep.
shoot.
So just pop that out and leave it inside that hole. Next one.
So
This is where when I do this, I'll throw just a couple more threads on 2 of these. So it doesn't fall out. Fall off, I mean. There you go.
It's actually really easy.
Yeah. Once you get it loose, it's not too hard, huh?
Yeah. I think that's loose.
Nope. There, now it's loose.
What the heck is that stuff?
What is that?
Yeah, it's like.
That's Loctite.
Ew. It kind of smells like disgusting rubber.
Yeah.
Even
All right, hold on. I'm trying to tell you. So now, once you get here, you have to brace it with one hand like this to hold it still. And then you loosen the bolts that you tightened up in there a little bit. And then the whole thing comes away. Oh, that's my gasket. All right. But do you see how it's all wet here?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's too much fuel getting sprayed in there.
Yeah.
So I think the float's off. That's the main thing we're doing. We're gonna fix the float. Give me the T-handle. Go put that over there on the carpet. I mean on the blanket.
I actually found
Hold on. Hey. We don't want to make this video too long. Okay? So we need to like get on this and get it done quick. So here, this is like your carburetor. Right? We got to disconnect the fuel line. We got to make sure the fuel's off, which it should be because I always turn my fuel off after I'm done. Right? So it should. I just wiggle it. And it should come off, but now we got to loosen that, which is Phillips head. That's a pretty small Phillips head. Look at all those magnetic shavings. I think it's about time I vacuum my seat out. So you loosen your fuel line, right? You get some towels. So we want to put towels down here so
there's no like oil or anything?
Gasoline.
Gasoline?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yep, those make sense.
So where does the gasoline leak?
How?
Yeah, like where does it leak out?
When you take it apart or whenever you hit the gas? So you have a slow jet and a fast jet.
Yeah.
So when you hit the gas, this sprays fuel in here real quick. That's your fast jet. It's for your fast throttle. And your slow jet is your main jet that goes over here.
Yeah.
That's what that orifice is right here. You have a diaphragm in there. Hear it? Because it sucks. And it uses, this is called a CV carb.
Can I try?
Yeah.
I can feel the air.
Exactly. So it uses air, which is created by vacuum, and that's how it knows how much fuel to put in there.
Yeah.
It's called constant velocity carburetor, CV carb, which a lot of people don't like them, but I think they're good. They're easy to work on, easy to jet, easy to adjust. Put that down like that.
Wait, are you doing live or this YouTube?
YouTube.
Okay.
I guess that needs to come off a little bit more.
Because I mean, I know how to go live.
Do you?
You just have to like press. You just have to press your like. You
The
just
live one?
Yeah, and then you got on live and you can record yourself. But if you want any songs in the background, you can just click that song and you can type in the song what you want. Or if there's already songs there what you want,
Yeah.
there's actually already songs there which you can actually get if you want to. Even sometimes
that's in there.
does like the.
Can you hold that?
Yeah. Even it will do the like some YouTuber sounds, like, you know.
So you wiggle this off. This is your main fuel line.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. So that one's off. Cool. Then you got a couple vacuums back here. And we got to take off this guy. This is for your throttle. So what we got? We got Phillips head.
The thing is, I don't know know how to put songs in the background. Though.
Hey, hold on. We're making a video about this right now, okay? So, you gotta take off your hold down screws. Right there. That's one. You have one on top. It's a lot longer than what I thought it was. Jeez. Okay, so that's that part. Now, for these guys, so you see this? These are your throttle cables, and they can just slide on out from right there. So there's one. And then your second one, you gotta, ooh, it's spraying fuel in there. Of course it is. I guess I didn't run it out far enough. Take this part out. This part comes off there. We could have done this later, I guess. But it's okay, no matter what, it's got to come off. So there's that. Got those guys off. You have a vacuum line here. And then, oh, that's my choke. Okay. So the choke, can you do me a favor? It shouldn't go anywhere. Stay. All right, let's take them over here so we can show them the choke. Yeah, you can put that screwdriver back in there. So right over here you have your choke. Can you see it? Not moving too much. I'm gonna give you a flashlight, Mason. Come here. You can hold this flashlight for me. So that choke's right here. All you do is just loosen it. Maybe. Going the wrong way with it. There we go. Buddy, you gotta up high. There you go. So you just loosen this nut back here, and then it comes right off. And then I gotta come over here and grab my carb because I forgot to do that. Usually you want to do that first. You don't want to do that like late when I did. So bring this guy back over here. Him like that. And then the carburetor, it should just hang there. Mason, come back over here, buddy. Don't grab the motorcycle to get up. It's in neutral, bud. Come over this way. Oh, come over this way.
Is it okay if I can sit on your lap?
Why don't you get your own chair? Here, I'll clear off this white chair for you, and then you'll have a chair just like me.
Wait, I thought you were going to fix my knife.
There's a chair for you. Go ahead, take a seat. All right. So now for this, Mason, can you shine this flashlight right up in there? Like, stand up over here. Come here. Can we see it? Hold it like this, right here.
Maybe to do that.
Okay.
Sit right there.
You got it? Don't move from this spot. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna try holding the camera. There we go. So right here's your choke cable. That's a little bit of the pain in the butt because you got the fuel line in the way. But you gotta fish it through this spot. You can kind of move this vacuum. Come on. What am I stuck on? Okay, we're gonna go the opposite way. This way. So instead of going through this way, you can kind of like bend this vacuum port up and then move it over this way. And then it's easy to pull right on out. And then you have your overflow tube that goes below. And then you got your carb out. Now you have to be careful, like I just did. I just accidentally pulled one of the vacuum lines off. Right here. So you have to stick that guy back on so you don't forget about it later. Come on now. There we go. That's awfully loose. That needs to be zip tied. Zip tied. I don't have a hose clamp that small. Okay. And I accidentally dropped this. This can stay there. Now we're gonna go on over. Take a seat, Mason. We're gonna go on over and take this guy apart. Mason, you can put that flashlight down. Just leave it on. Put it down on the ground. Put it upside down so the light's not shining into my eyes. Okay, come here. Come here. Grab that battery for me.
Is this for a phone?
It's for anything I can plug into it that needs to be charged. There we go. Let me put this down short now. Sorry for all the movement. Just changing from the pod. There we go. So now I can adjust this. Like that. Mason, what are you doing? I guess we can go this way with it. I was just trying to make it where I can still see. There. Alright, let's put the battery over this way.
I'm in the workstation right now.
What's that now?
I'm going to my workstation.
Oh, okay. Better grab a Phillips head. Small one. Mason, where'd you stick that flathead? Flathead. And just a couple more of these towels you gotta lay down, because there's definitely gonna be fuel. This is your rubber gasket. This part goes on to the what would you call that? The intake manifold. So this goes onto the intake manifold. You gotta make sure you get in like that, and then the carburetor sticks on this way through, and you got to make sure it doesn't like pinch or like move around at all, because if you pinch or move it around, it'll cause an air gap, a vacuum leak basically from behind, and it'll make your carb, well, your bike run like crap, like really, really bad. So first part of taking the carb apart, I'm gonna, well, that's right, this thing does not like to come off. I need to grab a couple things, Mason. Oh, okay, thanks, Mason. I need to grab a small set of needle nose pliers.
I have every of these guys, if you meet them,
I know, thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, every like screw heads or something.
You got some screw heads in there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Good ones and like.
Oh, look, you had Allen keys. We could have probably used your kit for the Allens. Oh, yeah. For a 1/4 inch. No, it'll work. We'll have to remember that. We'll use that on the way back. Not those ones. I'm talking about these. Here's your Allen heads.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, there's a little... We got a little
I think I saw
hose clamp right here that needs to come off, if you can see it. If I can get it. I'm not being cooperative. Come on now. I think I'm gonna go the opposite way with it. Yeah, that worked.
I smell oil.
No, oh, and gas probably.
Yeah, it's maybe gas. I love the smell of gas.
Yeah, I like the smell of gas too.
It smells good. If you had a whole cup of it, would you just smell it?
A whole cup? Well, I don't know if that'd be good for you to constantly smell gas like that.
Well, like far away from you.
So, on this, you have a screw on this side. That is your bowl clean out.
Yeah.
Which, that's what we're going to clean out, Madison. Look, buddy. You can't turn around. Move that now out of my way, because you put it in my way, bud. That whole cart. So we're going to slide it on over here. Can I see my phone, please?
Yeah.
Oh, it's already right here, son. I want to be able to see what we're doing.
So this side is tightening. This side is loosening.
Yeah, that's what that does. All right. There we go. So, like I said, move this out of the way. This right here is your clean out. I'm gonna bottom this out all the way because we got to readjust this anyway since I'm gonna be rejetting it. So right there's your clean out. You can just unscrew this. Don't drop it in your waste oil, gasoline. It looks like that. And then you can just pour out that nice, pricey 90 octane non-ethanol fuel. Hell, that was probably $3.50 right there.
Sometimes I like to play with these guys. Just by
All right, there's that. Put it off right now. Okay, so now got you turned back around. I guess maybe I do need to put it a little bit higher because I want you guys to be able to see. Can you go grab me my flashlight, Mason, that I stuck over there? I wonder if it'd be better if I... No, that's too far. So it need to be like somewhere right there.
Sorry, I accidentally did that.
No, it's already broken, bud. Yeah, that's been broken for years.
Oh, I thought it just does that.
No.
My gosh. How did you break it?
From the years of abuse.
Maybe it can hold up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it can hold up.
Alright, I guess it does have to go down. Get some more stuff out of my way.
Yeah.
No, I don't want it like that, bud. I need light above.
Like that?
Yep. Move all my junk out of the way. Yeah, I should have cleaned this table off a little bit better.
Big size of these? Like little size, big size.
What is?
Medium size. Huge, like, and small size.
Maybe.
Huge size. Fly.
Yep, that's a fly. Look at that. There we go. Excuse the mess. Got a lot of junk here. Guess I should have cleaned this table off just a tad bit better before I started doing this video. Alright, brass, we're not using that. Paintbrush. Got that. My Contour SVT keys. Oh, not gonna be using that steel one. There we go. Oh, the Jeep keys. Some brushes. Okay, here we go. So, take this apart. We're gonna wanna start flipping it upside down. And from here, you got 4 bolts. Mason, where's my other screwdriver? My big one. No, that's not a screwdriver. What did I do with it? Did you move it some?
No.
I think I brought it over here. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think I brought it over here. Well, I was just using it. You know? Get some more light on this thing. Okay. I'll go over here. I got it. Hey, start looking around for my red screwdriver. That's a Phillips head. I don't know where it went.
What?
It looks just like this, but it's about as long as this. Okay? Start looking around for it around the motorcycle somewhere. It went somewhere. Alright, so you have 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where your float. Yeah, you found it, man. Where was it?
Right here.
Oh, I dropped it. That makes sense. Good job, dude. Thank you.
You're welcome. I just found it like in 1 minute.
Yeah, you did. You know why? It's because you're short. So you got a better perspective than me. Take that screw out.
I think I gotta go work on my go-kart.
Okay, you can. If you want to go wipe down your dirt bike, you can.
No, I'm just gonna take it out. I'm just gonna fix my my go-kart.
Okay. Alright, so there's 4 bolts. Now, when you pull this out, you have your accelerator pump right here. And when you pull this out, you'll see. Maybe, if I can get some better lighting. Once you get like right to here, once you pull it out, there's a rod that comes out of it. And make sure you don't lose anything. Let's see how this thing looks. That's a little cruddy. I'm gonna stick that guy. Well, actually, I'll put it over here because we're gonna be putting this whole thing. Whoops. Smooth. That's got a rubber O-ring. I really want to set that. It's still pliable. I'll clean that one by hand rather than putting that in. You also have a gasket right here. If it'll come out, I might have to go get my pick. Yep. Now, when you're using picks on a gasket, be like really careful because you don't want to ruin it. There we go. Oh yeah, look at all that junk under there too. Come on now. Come on. Come on. There we go. Putting that guy to the side. There's that. The diaphragm, so this is, I really don't want to take this apart because this is your accelerator pump diaphragm. And sometimes you damage them. Maybe. I mean, what's the name? Or that might be that diaphragm. I'm getting too far ahead in my brain. We'll check this out anyway. Oh, yep, definitely fuel in there. I think it's spring loaded, so be careful when you go to take it open. Yeah, definitely a spring in there. Yes. Yeah, you don't want to tear any of this for the accelerator pump. So just be really careful. I'm gonna put that guy back just like that. Oh yeah, see? I even drop that O-ring that goes right here. So there's an O-ring that goes right there, and that's what sets on this as it goes around. Or no, that O-ring goes right here. Yeah, that O-ring goes right there, which goes around this. Looks like, is that a check ball? No. I can hear a check ball in there somewhere, probably underneath this guy. That right there's a hair. Okay, so don't want that getting messed up. Put that there. This guy goes off to the side. He goes over here. The spring goes on top of that. Alright, so there's the bottom of the bowl. Oh man, I hope you guys were able to see all that. Sorry. I pull my phone out so I can keep an eye on what I'm doing. And of course, I'm not keeping an eye on what I'm doing. Keep all these guys.
I'm actually working on this build car in real life.
Awesome, Mason.
So I'm like keeping it.
This thing needs to be like right there, like that. Stick a paint can underneath. No, that's still too big. Oh, O2 sensor box. There we go. Yeah, that works. All right, now for the rest of this. So here, we're still leaking fuel. I thought I got it all out. So here you have your float. Now, there is a certain way to do this. They say you're supposed to put this part down. And so you're supposed to put this part down, put it at a 45, like this. And it looks like my float was stuck. Yep, my float's sticking. So that's my problem. That's the problem I've been having, is my float sticks. So that probably just needs to get cleaned out. You can see some varnish on it. Okay. Move all this stuff over here. So I wonder if I can use this. That looks better. Okay, so you have to be really careful taking this guy apart, which I feel like that float diaphragm is definitely not doing. I guess it is. I'm gonna take it apart anyway. I want to see what is going on with that. Ow. You need something pokey. I think I used a drill bit before. That's too big. Not the drill end, just the opposite end of one of my drill. My little hammer. Hey, so do you have your little hammer?
Maybe.
I think it's over here. There it is. I found it, bud. I get this little mini hammer, and there's a slot. Oop, can't really see without light. There's a slot right there. Yeah. It's a little slot. It's a little bar. And it has a stop point, so you gotta make sure you do this correctly. Or, that's why it even has an arrow telling you that the bar goes this way when you go to take it out. Come on, hand. Nice, I already got it. It doesn't take much, just little taps. There it is. This guy will come out. Yeah, that needs cleaned. And then you can pull him out. And then this over here. Still trying to figure out this whole lighting situation. Put that guy down. Probably. The pink cloths? Yeah. You need a pink cloth?
Yeah.
Are they pink or are they red?
I think they're pink.
Okay.
They're kind of like that.
They're called shopper towels. Okay, so now back to the float. Oh, I dropped it already. I'll stick it back in so you guys can see it the way that I pulled it out.
How do you have that?
Okay,
Long with a YouTube channel?
so right there. So right there, this is your float. I don't know the name of it. It's an actuator. You don't want to push on it because there's a little it comes out. See, there's a little slot there. It can come out just like that. You don't want to rupture this thing. This is what goes, and there I go dropping it. Oh my gosh. Oh, my goodness. But that diaphragm holds. And then this little guy here, that's what actuates. Okay, so there's that. Here's your float. If you want to adjust your float, you adjust it by bending this metal tab here. And that's what I'll show you once we go to put it back together and how to adjust it correctly. I'll build like a little piece of wood or something like that that puts it at a 45-degree angle, and then you can do it perfect. Because you want it, when you're looking at the side of the carb, you want it to be parallel with that, right? But a lot of people make the mistake and they stick it upside down here and they try to bend it where it's parallel like that. Well, when you set the carb back to normal like this, right, then it's not gonna hang correctly. So you gotta put it facing like this at a 45-degree angle. Whoop. Yeah, at a 45-degree angle where it's parallel with this. Or is it this way? No, yeah, this way. So you put it at a 45-degree angle where once it's hanging, it's parallel. The line that you see here on the side is parallel. So like say this is 45 degrees and it wants to be parallel like that. Now you have your main jet and slow jet. So this is your main jet and your slow jet's down here. Your fast jet, slow jet, whatever you want to call it. You just need a flathead screwdriver. I think this one's too big for that. I got to get my small one. Makes me took my workbench, my seat.
I made it.
Oh, you made it? Oh, to hold your tools?
Yeah. I already took one screw off.
Oh, good job. I gotta find a tiny flathead. There it is. I found it. Oh, it's so much nicer that I cleaned up and organized my garage from that last video. It's still not completely clean, but way more organized. I redid all my tools so they're not a complete mess. But anyway, down in there, right inside this hole, that's gonna be your slow jet. And it's a flathead screwdriver. Just unscrew that guy. Pop them out. Whoop. That's the accelerator pump rod. Don't lose that. And it goes in a certain way. I'll show you when I go to take it back to put it back together. There's your slow jet, and this one is a 45. It's a 45 slow jet. Which, with mine having a high flow air filter and then aftermarket Vance & Hines pipes, is good. Like, I think the stock is 42. So usually you want to run, like with this application, is like a 185 jet, a 185 main jet, and a 45 slow jet, and that should be a pretty good application. Here's what I'm doing. I already did this before, except for my main jet. I kept on having issues. I thought it was my main jet. I don't know why. I knew it was my float, but I just didn't want to tell myself it was my float. So I swapped back in the old jet, which was a 180, I believe, and it definitely did not, and it was still doing the same stuff. So you crack that open on the main jet. Here's your main jet. Yeah, what is this one? A 180. It needs a 185. It's not running right with the 45 slow jet and the 180 main jet. Which this one looks good. It's not dirty. It's not plugged up. I can see through it. There's no varnish or anything on it because it's already been cleaned and put in. And then this is your air to fuel mixture for idle, your idle air screw. And like, so you can see this little tiny, I don't know if you can see that little tiny pin. Bet you if I move this, you can kind of see, oh, which way do I need to go? Okay, that's the top. I'll do it like that. You can kind of see that little tiny pin. Oh. Definitely need to get better lighting. Or a better workbench that actually has light over it. But there's a little hole. I'll point with my screwdriver. There's a little hole right here. There's a little rod that comes up through there. And this is how you adjust your idle fuel air mixture. So I always go 0 out, but see, I've got mine sticking up. They're not all the same. So mine's kind of sticking up out of there already. So what I like to do is I twist it down to just where it hits that top of that hole, right? And I already have it marked with a paint marker, so I know that that's where it is on there. And then I go out 1. Oh, wrong way. So I go out 1, 2 turns, and I start from there. Now for the diaphragm, this is the part that I don't like taking apart, because if you mess up the diaphragm, then you got to get a new one, and I don't have a new one on hand, which means I'd have to order one and then wait for it to come in. I really don't feel like waiting for that, but I know my diaphragm works, so I'm not going to take it off. I'm just going to put my carb down in the ultrasonic cleaner. Not the whole thing, just like half of it. Because I know my diaphragm works. That's why you can hear you can even, this is where it's going to suck through. See how it comes down perfectly? Like, that's nice. So, that's that on the carb. Oh, my throttle plate is disgusting. Definitely gross. Yeah. Okay, there's that. Let me bring it on over to my ultrasonic cleaner. Which my ultrasonic cleaner, I don't use, I use a mixture of, like, a lot of guys use different things. I use a mixture of diesel fuel and wax and grease, like, not wax and grease remover, like a grease remover. I'll move my stuff out of the way. Of course, said in the process of mainly cleaning it up. You know how it is. I'm working on it. Getting there, slowly. Move this guy out of the way. Flip him on. And I like to use water. I put water in there, and then I use a container, because I don't like this thing getting all disgusting. But, oh, here's my combo of gasoline, which, now that I look at it, I don't think that's going to be enough. I'm going to have to use this son of a gun. Time to pour the water out. Hold on a second. Let me put this stuff down. I'll put this right here. You can watch my son work on his stuff over here. How about that? Right, bud? Mm-hmm. Take that out. Go dump this water out. Is it gonna let me take? Oh. Well, that's annoying. I thought that thing came out. I just want to get with the cheap small ones. Yeah, Bob.
I might have to put this bolt back in.
Okay. Plug that guy back in. There's that. Dump this in. this degreaser in. Yeah, this is straight degreaser. That one's, oh, I'm glad I didn't dump all that in. That's got some crud from the last time I did it, which was impressive. Now, there it is. Heavy duty degreaser. Keep some stuff out of the way so I can actually all right, so I'm going to set my carb. Trying to set my carb down in.
It's watching me work.
I know, buddy, but now I'm doing it. Okay. Get my degreaser. All right. Turn that guy on. Now, this when I go to turn this on, I might actually mess up the volume for a second. Up to 60 degrees Celsius. Turn that guy on. Turn that guy on. Let that sit for 30 minutes. And, oh gosh, Florida. I own a property down in Florida, and they literally call me non-stop, 5 to 6 times a day, asking me if I'm interested to sell my property down in Daytona Beach for, like, as-is cash offer. And I'm like, you guys are crazy. Stop freaking bugging me. But I'll be back to show you guys how to put these together once this is done in a half an hour. Okay, it's been over 30 minutes. I'm gonna go grab the parts out of the parts washer. Well, ultrasonic cleaner. Yeah. Yeah, Lily. I don't care. I don't care. Ooh. Hot son of a gun. Okay, Lily. There they are. Nice and hot. What do I do with my carb cleaner? Ah, there it is. I'm gonna get all these holes. You really should wear gloves too while you're doing this, but yeah, I don't really learn. More good spray down. Yeah. We'll see how it is after I'm done.
Daddy,
Yeah, Mason.
can I get in the cold today?
You mean the creek?
But this time I'm not gonna wear a sling fit. I'm just gonna wear my shorts
Yeah.
and my old school sneakers.
Your old school sneakers?
Yeah. I know those were things from old school. My mom told me so.
In my mouth.
Even why do people sometimes tie their shoes on the power lines?
Oh, bud. I never did it, so
But
I
what?
don't know.
What then?
I don't know, man. I didn't do it. I lived out in the country, bud. I didn't do any of that stuff out there. I grew up on a farm. Yeah, bud. Because you wore them yesterday in the creek. Because you wore them yesterday in the creek. Now listen, Macy, you be careful down there in the creek, okay? Be careful down there in the creek. Oh, Bubba.
Okay. It smells disgusting.
What, dude?
That still smells disgusting.
Yeah, carb cleaner's, it's strong. That's why you're supposed to wear gloves and stuff. It's really drying my hands out. You're supposed to do that with the gloves.
Can you help me put this on?
Can you give me 1 minute? Hold on, guys, I'll be right. Okay. Now we're back to reassembling this guy. So I'm gonna start with my accelerator pump. It still doesn't look like that great, but you know, I mean, whatever. So I gotta put this guy back on. He went this way. So this is gonna be a blast, let me tell you. A blast. I can already tell how much fun this is gonna be. Probably gonna have to somehow maneuver that guy. Come on now. Right there like that. Wait and check something. Oh, come on now. Now, don't fall out. Arrgh. Yeah, definitely did not go that way. Son of a gun. Grab these guys.
Dad,
Yeah,
Haley loved it so much.
I believe it.
Look at her.
Yeah, keep it. I've got my engine open over here, so keep her over there.
Daddy,
Jumping on me.
Well, yeah, dude, she's a dog.
can I get in the creek?
We're gonna leave soon.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea.
But come on, I can at least play a little bit.
You can go to your, like right before your knees, okay? What?
What the?
I said you can go in up to your knee. Wait, is Lily? If Lily's not going to be down there, I don't want you going down there.
Lily Bell. Daddy said if it's the pool can at least go up to my knees.
Now I'm going to check this diaphragm. Oh yeah, she's working. See how it's got that spring? Good, 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 good. And I can feel it. So if you grab this, this is where it shoots out for your accelerator pump. I even put it up to like up to my face. I can feel it pushing air out, which is what we want. That part's good. Okay. Need to wipe this guy down. I forgot to do that the rest of the way. Oh my gosh, my son's tattling. He's like, I'm gonna tell my mom on you, which is, it's both their moms. So. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm about to spray that out. Opened up. Come on. Got some crud in there. That's not gonna work. I need one of these guys. Mason, I can hear you. What's the matter, big guy?
I can't even go to the tree.
Because Lily's not down there?
She does not even want to go down there.
Yeah, I
She does
know.
not even care I'm not going to go to the school.
Well, you'll be back on Wednesday.
I know.
Ooh, carb cleaner goes so fast. It does not last long at all. Okay, now for setting up this old guy here. Get him out of the way. Oh, you took my seat. Can I have my seat, Bubba? Move your toolbox off the slider seat. My creeper seat. Oh. Thanks, buddy. Okay. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Yeah. Put this guy out to here. So, you want to take this guy.
Oh, Dad, I'm not like quite done with my video.
Now, there is a certain, see how it's got like triangles? You want to make sure that you put it on correctly. There we go. He's all in there. You want to make sure you sit him right down where he's supposed to go. Now you want to make sure you don't push down and break this guy. So just get it where it needs to go. And then you slide your bar back in. Of course, you're gonna give me a hassle, huh? Just give it a little wiggles. See, it kind of like oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. See, I put it in upside down. Not very smart. Oh, come on now. Get in there. Why are you being difficult? There we go. There's that one. Now it's already touching that other side. So all you have to do is be very careful. So you can break these. You can break these prongs here. So what I do is I just hold on to it, like I put my finger on the main jet and my thumb here, and I grab this little hammer and just nice and easy. Nice little taps. Until you feel it, which I felt it on my thumb. It's in all the way, and that's where it needs to be. So now, 45 degrees, I guess. Probably be like that mainly. And I can already tell. And when I kind of want to be able to bounce it, see it. I don't like the way that is. doing all right. It's bouncing. But I feel like it's just not quite where it should be. So it needs to be bent down slightly. So you take your small little screwdriver, you can kind of like prop this up. And be very careful not to push down on that little plunger thing. I just barely bent it. Like I'm telling, like seriously, barely bent it. And that is now pretty much perfect. Let me get you over here so you can see. So, you can see the line, kind of. See the line, how it's like parallel, and I'm at an angle. It's parallel to that, so you don't want to put it like this, where it's parallel, which that kind of looks like it is. That's going to be too much. I bent it too much. I thought it was perfect, but it's not. Because when you get like this, you kind of want it to be able to... It's definitely... It's going to be starved for fuel. That's what's going to happen on that one. Let me open this up. Bring it to you. Okay, so now I'm going to bend it up slightly. So I come in here like this.
Dad, she's doing wet.
That was way too much. Way too much. Yeah, now you can see how it's entirely too much. So that needs to be like right there. So I gotta bend it back down again. So I always lift up on it a little bit so it's not putting pressure on the plunger down in because I don't want to blow it out. My kid's grandmother's gonna be here. Today's my daughter's birthday, so we have a day and a half. Her and I already celebrated, so I'll be right back after they get here. They're 2 minutes away. All right, I'm back. Okay. I gotta see how this one is. See, and that, if it's here, I want to see where this first starts to. Now, see, that's almost where it needs to be. It's just a little bit too much right now. Sorry, I lost my train of thought on how to do this. Oh my gosh. Oh. There. My goodness. Let's see how that looks. Now, if you put this down like that again, how the motorcycle's riding. That's too much. not too much, I mean, not enough. So. Let's see how that is. Just now starting to contact. I need to go a little bit more. This is the tedious part that's like really annoying. I'll probably speed this part up in the video. That's pretty good. So now I got it nice and springy. Make sure it's not messed up. And now it's time to put it back together. So, Tilly, what's the matter, puppy? What you whining about? My dog. Got her out in the garage. She's whining over something. Probably birds. She probably wants to go get these birds. Alright, so we're going to stick our fast jet in. This guy just drops on in here into that hole. And then you get your small screwdriver. Make sure you don't cross thread them. See it? There we go. That one out nice and smooth. And it doesn't require a lot of pressure, just a little tiny bit. So you don't want to strip it out. Take our main jet. Throw that guy in there. Get the big screwdriver. There we go, there's that one. Now, we are going to put this back on, the gasket. Make sure that's all down in there. Still fits good. Yeah, you definitely don't want to leave your gaskets inside whenever you're doing this, because they will literally shrink and crack and all that, so you don't ever want to put those in the ultrasonic cleaner. And of course, I'm going to have to flip this guy upside down. Come on. There we go. That's back in there. See, I guess I need to use a different... It's like reacting. It's reacting with the aluminum, I'm guessing. So don't use the extreme degreaser. I'm guessing that's why I can think of is I used the diesel oil before on it and it didn't do this. So I'm guessing it's the extreme, the heavy duty degreaser that I got from Harbor Freight. Probably something like Pine Glow. Probably Pine Glow. Or Pine Sol, they call it. Like Pine Glow you can go get at the dollar store. Same thing, just cheaper. I have 4 of these guys. Stick them back in. Just a little bit snug. There's that one. We're gonna throw our bowl clean out in it. Which, by the way, all these I cleaned off camera. There's that. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely having a reaction with it. I don't like that. Which hopefully this doesn't cause any issues. So, don't make my mistake. The good thing is these CV carbs are really cheap because people think they're shit or junk. And I don't think they are. I think they're pretty good. So this guy, your accelerator pump. Oops. Forgot to stick that guy back on. Oops. Come on now. Don't be mean to me. I hate it when I forget to do stuff. Just hate it. This is the one I wish I would have had Mason with me. Because I would have had him sticking his small little hands in there to do that. Oh yeah, there's definitely a reaction going on. There's all sorts of grit. I might have to end up cleaning this guy again. That's just junk. That was already all up in there. Ew. Nasty. Anyway. So you get this accelerator pump bar. Eventually. Oh, come on now. It's usually not this hard because I've had this carb off a few times. There we go. Got it in now. And you gotta lock it into this guy. I might have to, yeah, I'm gonna take it out and put it back in. Definitely gonna take it, put it back in. Normally it doesn't fall out, but it's supposed to go in there from the side like this, and then you slide it back in. So I'm gonna have to go over this again. Maybe now that I lock this down though, that gasket won't fall off. You know, now that I remember, now that this has happened, I remember there's a YouTuber called Sleeper Dude that I watch online, and I think he said not to use the degreaser, that it reacts with this like that. Put this guy back on here. Grab this guy. Stick it in that hole there. There we go. Yep. Now we're good to go. always going like in a diagonal direction. I don't tighten down all the way. I'm just going down to where they start to tighten. All right, so there is the accelerator pump right there. So when you twist this out, it pushes that out, and that's what, if you come over here, sprays out of here. So it's accelerator pump. Everything else working good? Diaphragm's working good. It's got a little bit of carb cleaner up in there. That was rough. Alright, that's working fine. Whew, that was... that's not good for your... That's not good for your, brain cells. Push this guy all the way back over because my son had to use it. He said, set this camera back up. Just unplug it. There's plenty of battery life in it now. Adjust this a little bit because it keeps on wanting to fall over. I can do it from this way. See, it's just dark. Maybe if I change the settings on this, it'll change. All right. Let me go grab that carb. Grab all the screwdrivers. Okay, so now this guy, we gotta put this guy back on correctly. So there's a top mount, which goes over here, right? But this is where, see, that's where it stops. This is your idle screw. So that idle screw is supposed to hit this. And it stops it from acting like anything else. But you gotta make sure you put this down. See that little thing right there? And that slides in there, and that's what stops it. And that's how that does that. This guy, the little screw, goes into the small one on the front. Then you got the long screw, which goes into the top, right here. I gotta grab that screwdriver. Ugh. All right, that one's good. Now, you want to route your choke cable back through again. Now, see, I had to bend that up, but you always want that, like the way it fits best, where it doesn't mess anything up. And then also, so here, this is what I was talking about with that gasket. You got to make sure that gasket doesn't get pinched. So if it gets pinched or messes up in any way, it won't perform. Because it senses vacuum behind it, and it can't do what it needs to do, so it just gets messed up. Ugh, come on, get past that point. There we go. So throw your fuel line back on. Maybe. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. Now, don't forget to put your vacuum port back on. That goes on the back. I don't like the way that feels. Is that a tear? How bad is that crack? Oh my gosh, look at this. You see that? You know, and I'm like tearing things apart, right? And I should just, this is why you always check everything before you just go and start tearing stuff apart, right? I know this. I tell my son, my oldest son, this whenever he's doing anything with cars, like, just check everything. There's usually a reason why something's not working right. And here, there it is. It's cracked. It's got a tear in it. So I probably didn't even need to do any of this. I should probably stick these guys back on. Oh man. Now the fun part. This one goes into this one. So you gotta take this guy. Oh yeah, that spring goes up into here. Goes. All right, yeah. So that's the return spring. So yeah, you want that one. Come on. There's a return spring. And that one goes. Correct? No. Oh, I should have paid attention. Yeah. This is definitely down the bottom. So that's why it's a return spring. I don't remember them crossing each other. Come on now. Yeah, they are backwards. I'm glad to check that out. This is why another reason why you should always double check your nonsense. Or just, you know, have a better memory of where you're putting stuff. Come on, get in there. There we go. How am I messing this up? I hope I don't have to go back through. Yeah, that's definitely opposite. So you want that to pull that back around. Oh, get back in there. Oh, son of a gun. Ouch. There we go. Mosquito. A little bit of play in there. It might straighten itself out once I get going. All right, now back to that point that I was talking about with the oh yeah, and we also, I need to plug that guy back in there. Now this, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave it up a little bit. Some of this A and D, so it slides on there a little bit easier. Not a lot, just a little bit. Don't come off. You stay there. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now, get that guy up there. You just kind of like wiggle her on in there. Make sure that it's not falling off. Bring your fuel line clamp down. Tighten that guy up. Okay. Now, let's go back over to this side. Hopefully, I might have to lower you. There's that. Choke cable. Now there's two pieces. See this little washer thing that's got like the ends? You want to make sure that's over here, right? And then you do lefty-loosey for righty-tighty on this because it's opposite of you. Which I learned, remember, when I first... Correct? Oh, no. What? Yeah. That would be tightening. And it's not tightening. What is going on here? Come on. Oh, I see. Wrong one. Tighten it. Oh my gosh. It's all janked up. This is what sucks about buying stuff freaking secondhand, because you don't know what people do to this. I got it that time. Yeah, now it's tightening up. So it's barely got any threads. Someone stripped the hell out of it. I'll just get it enough where I can finagle it back in there. That's not it. I gotta go a little bit further. There we go. Yeah, they definitely messed this thing up. Oh, it's so frustrating. Yeah, it's pulling right out. Oh my goodness. I can already see what they did. Because they knew it was like that. They stuck like gunk back and down in there to try to catch his threads. Oh my gosh. Frustrating. And now I'm stuck with it, right? Like, now I'm stuck with it, and I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it, which would have been a lot easier when I just had it off the bike. But now I gotta do it while it's on the bike. I don't know what they used. It looks like some type of like sticky liquid electrical tape. No, I'm gonna grab some thread sealer tape. I wonder if that would help it catch. I just had some. You know what? Probably some tape, some painter's tape might do it. Well, I can get it in there. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be all sorts of jankiness. I can already tell that this is going to be terrible. Now that I can't see what the flat spot is, there's the flat spot. All right, throw that guy up there. Grab this guy. And it's going. A little bit by a little bit. It's nice and easy on my fingers, I'll tell you that. Oh, I'm so close. I just needed to bite a little bit. That's it. Just bite a tiny bit to hold it there so it's not falling down. So I really don't feel like zip tying this thing to where it's hanging up with zip ties. I mean, okay. That's that. Got that there. I'm gonna turn the fuel on to make sure that there's no fuel leaks. Throw this air filter housing back on. And I just love cheap paper gaskets. Just love them. Got a couple threads started in there. Is it in? Yeah. I throw this on like this, and then I give it a couple cracks to make sure that it's not leaking fuel out or anything like that. Make sure it starts up. That's always a, you know, a positive or a plus. Just like that. Got that one. Tighten up these top guys. I don't tighten them all down right at once. I just get trying our best in. All right. Now, there we go. I got some fuel going. Take this stuff off of here. Should probably move these guys out of the way. Choke would help. There we go. That's running really good. wipe that off. That's from when we first took it apart. Yeah, it's idling good, sounds good. Still a little too cold. Oh yeah. Cut it off. Got no leaks. You know, the amount of spam calls that someone gets. I remember back on when cell phones didn't have that issue. You know, they weren't like public record where people could just get your phone number and you get all these spam calls. So basically, it was just people that you knew mainly. But that was like way back then. Anyway, that's how you do CV carb on well, any Harley that has a CV carb. Basically, they're all the same. So if you have any questions, or if you want to see anything else, or you have any like, yep, I can answer them. Or if you want to see me do a different video, I mean, I've got plenty of stuff. My buddy Dave, he just bought a Toyota Tacoma. I think it's 2006, and it just has like some minor surface rust underneath of it. He's gonna be bringing it over here. I'll do a video on rust treatment underneath of a car. So I'm gonna take like a wire wheel to it and stuff like that, and some acid and treat it that way, and then put some undercoating on. So yeah, look forward to seeing that. He also bought he bought his old van. He used to drive around this big Chevy van back when we were in high school. You know, one of those, I don't know, it's not a camper van, but man, it was big. It had a 350 in it. You know, had like the curtains on the windows and all that. It was so cool. It was definitely like a van that we would all make fun of back when he was younger. But now that we're older, I'm like, man, I told him, he sent me a thing. He's like, yeah, it's at an estate auction. And I was like, that'd be a sweet little like tow rig to tow like motorcycle or something like that behind on, and you can make a camper inside of it and just go travel the country, because that 350 tune, what is it, not tune point, it was throttle body injection. I'm like, dude, it's basically carbureted. You know, they didn't make a ton of power, but they're really easy to diagnose and figure out what's going on with them if anything happens down the road. And so he went and bought it. So I guess he wants me to take that on as a project too, to like fix it up for him. And yeah, so just let me know if anything else you guys want to see. And I'll try to make it happen. Like I said, I went to school for painting. I know how to do body work, paint. I hate doing body work, so like it's definitely not something I enjoy doing. I like painting way better than I like doing body work. I'm sure that's what anybody says. Well, I mean, you get those guys that do like to do body work, but not me, man. I hate it. I hate doing body work. Sitting there like constantly getting stuff straight, and the repetitiveness, probably, like, it's very tedious to me, and I don't like I've got ADHD, so like tedious things really that don't interest me. I have no interest in doing that, but I love painting. Painting is definitely one of my favorite things to do. So yeah, thank you for checking it out. If you have any questions about more sports stuff, like I know do cams and everything like that, you can hit me up. Maybe I'll do a video on doing a cam. I just did my buddy's on his 10, he had a 107, and I did the single cam on that. I know I'm gonna order some cams for this, I believe, and I've never done a Sportster cam before, so it'd be pretty cool to do the 4 cams. So yeah, definitely let me know. Thanks, appreciate it.